man. Yeah, man, I say I run off that thing, yeah. Me tell you, say I run it off, so I run it off. So I just run one prime minister, I run other. You know, I just run a past prime minister, Michael Manley. And I tell you, say I run Andrew Holness. So a theme thing I run right now. Right? And theme title, Verse out of all, man. Verse out of all. See? And you sit there, and I tell you this. The key what you do, but only as a A1, man. A1 mean A1 liar, you know. Yeah, man. You must lead people astray. See? And when you say something, if I say things what you mean, man. See me I say? So I'm going to start play some clip. This is before you turn prime minister, right? And everything what you say, you know, you go against. That deceitful. Very deceitful. Bless up, man. See? It's very deceitful because, you know, when you come and preach something, if you live it, man. You know, preach something and I live it. You tell people about poverty and it must stand. And you say everything when nice to the people, them. But you trample them and you stamping at the poor, them neck, man. You understand? You say everything. And you tell poor and you're tired of people telling about poor and everything and what and what poor man say have and everything. But you see, you see about poor, you know. The other day you get politics around 97, 98. And by 2000, you say you broke because you deal with school and everything, you broke enough money. Get a look around on it and then turn back prime minister. And that's space of no time, you value more than 190 million. Neither who run you and say, yeah, I could put him up there, them poor. Them not poor, them not poverty. Them that pass poor, you know, poor you can, you know. You see me I say, them are papa, man. Them can't even find, if them forgot town, they can't even find a bus here. Every day, for them name, it's like them going to beggars bro. And then you tell too much lie. Now I start play the lie. Let me start from the lie before I play out this. I'm going to show you what I use and mark you. See? You're not honest. And for you not honest like this, we not trust you. And a matter of fact, you move them the right neither. You're not honest in yourself. If you're honest, man. I'm going to start from this. Yeah? Hear this.
That I born poor. I was born in Spanish Town. Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road. In a board house, one bedroom. Grew up with my great grandmother. Single parent house. Use chimney. Walk to school.
So, in born in a one bedroom house, 56 Cumberland Road. Grew up with him great grandmother. Use chimney. Single parent. So I know what I say, you know. See? Single parent, walk to school. I'm going to finish here what I say.
Sit down in a classroom with 60 picnic and listen. But I don't believe that I must use poverty as an excuse.
Okay, so you must use poverty as an excuse. So let me just run back that. Make that stay there, so. Let me just come up with that one here. Me hear what I say.
2-bedroom board house.
Alright, so remember now, if you're born with your grandmother, you know, sir, I will hold you by account with your grandmother. First thing of them thing I look out find that's some like dissect things. Watch one of them face. See? If you can't honest with the people who believe in you, you can't do nothing for change this. There is nothing you can do for change this. See? So you're born with I grew up with a great grandmother, one room with a great grandmother. Walk to school and everything. Remember play this. Cause one bedroom and everything. Great grandmother, nothing but no mother and no father, you know. But it's the next program this.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house.
What?
At 56 Cumberland Road.
So I'm going to Cumberland Road and get right there so now. So a 2-bedroom now. 2. Alright? I'm here. Now I'm great grandmother may I listen out for, you know. Because if you grow up with a great grandmother, you cannot forget about a great grandmother. Impossible. Yeah? I'm going to hear this.
In a Spanish Town.
Yes.
Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer. And my mother is a retired civil servant.
So, oh, your father and mother coming at this way, not your grandmother. Me never hear about your grandmother, be about your great grandmother, brother. Brethren, me hear about your great grandmother. You are Prime Minister for Jamaica. These things name in PH. You understand? How much believe in a man like this? Okay. So, are your father and mother now? Okay. Well, I'm
Who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Yeah.
I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride. My parents said don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, not yet.
Them say me now.
Well, on there. So, let me just play back this. So, the parents tell them for pride, where we are go up in a get car we share. So, I get up. So, your parents and them over there, so a friend. So, you know, your parents, when they say, because people come big, little salt and little sugar if you have it, and little flour and little things. Bigger spoon and salt, no, bigger little, and them have the little paper where you throw a little salt and a little thing and give them. See? You understand? So, him as a prime minister, this is how him give people and we realize this. Eh? That's why I'm so deceitful and get away with it. We're not playing no more of this. So that's how I'm born in a two room, yeah? Let me hear this again.
I was born in Spanish Town. Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road. In a board house, 1 bedroom. Grew up with my great grandmother. Single parent house.
Okay.
Use Jimmy. Walk to school. Sit down in a classroom with 60 people and listen. But I don't believe that I must use poverty.
So right away, make him tell you nothing about no poverty. A man like this will tell a lie like this. Dry face, so be a face, so. So I'm born in a 1 bedroom or single parent. So he never mentioned about no mother, no father. No mom, no dad, no sister. Yeah? 1 bedroom or 1 bedroom. And your great grandmother. And your great grandmother. So you just bring her in for the next thing that's up. Look here. Look here.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house.
Okay.
At 56 Cumberland Road.
Okay.
In a Spanish town.
Mm-hmm.
Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer.
Oh, your father.
And my mother is a retired civil servant.
Whoa.
Who sent the two of us, me and my sister,
okay,
to school on a civil servant salary.
So him go to school on a civil servant salary. Yeah? One of them boy must right, you know. One of them, good night, yeah man. Them man, you know, if you believe that them man are black hood. You hear this? So him civil servant mom send him at school on civil servant salary. Him parents tell him no big. But yes, still him the pan the next thing I tell us say I'm great grandmother Graham. Not my word. Because this can't be rebut. It don't make no sense. You don't have no rebuttal here. You understand? Eh? A man like this, I lead Jamaica. Oh, you feel lead Jamaica? Me, I believe in a you, man. Eh? You see me I talk about? Mislead the poor. You understand? Deceitfulness. Lie. But them that rush a little youth and talk all kind of little things and poor people fear all kind of things. But hear this. Eh? Hear this, man? Have to play him back again. Have you hear what I'm saying now? Make him listen what I'm saying.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town.
Yes.
Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer.
Okay.
And my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth. I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride.
That have nothing to do with pride. You go to school and have no lunch money and have nothing to do with pride. Because enough more youth, you identify, you say, I be a crap him talking. You identify with other kids who are even worse than you. I in the same position. Yeah, man. You see me I say? Yeah, man. I trick him, I trick people, man. Same way. Jen, yeah, man. Same way, I trick people because you can't go up on a podium and go chat your foolishness and people not listening, Them go just want to make a bag of noise. And when you chat them not put it together. Let me tell you this, me dissect things. See? So when them chat one thing, you say one thing, I'm hear the other thing too. I'm gonna put it together. Even that makes no sense, me sure it don't make no sense. That's what I tell them, say loan some, Me dissect every word, no, everything, man. See? Everything round, man. And you have to listen good, man. I know when I tell lie, man. I know when I put on acting. So if him go with him mom, I can artist this. If him go with him man, him mom, and him father and him sister, or you come and say you go with the granny. He have to work it out. He have to work it out. You see me I say? See? So you believe in a man like this. That's how the country runs up. So him come and him make a bag of nice and him say all kind of things. But me I tell you say him fake as him fake as them silicone breast and silicone horse, man. The man faking. Him fake as false here, man. And false teeth. Him fake bad. Yeah, man. See? So you have to take a cue from a person like this who want to lead a nation of Christian, a nation of, you have everyone mixed up in the nation, See? Say you have a nation of, you have a nation of some people godly said to be and some ungodly. But you have a nation of elders too. And the kids them will look up on the leaders and say, you have to respect the man because he's the leader. You have to respect a liar and deceitful kind of guy will say my leader. Oh. So you can plan and take film thing all time now and then turn. This a joke. You see me I say? This a joke. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? You see me I say? Yeah, all right. So Paul, you come and attack some little things now. You explain, if you not explain that to me now, yeah, because we not do propaganda. So you have to explain that thing to me now. The 40 million. I never know. So you add on 9 million pound that. So maybe you forgot jail right away too, But explain why Porsche forgot jail for $40 million. Traffic guru be here paid into a Colin Campbell account. Transfer, yeah. So what the money for? And tell me, you say them are all cook, right? But you have to explain to me about that. Because right away you get a figure wrong. Listen, do your thing and don't put up nothing wrong there because you talk to me, right? So do your thing and make sure you get the right thing. So like when you say that, I see it, because that name deflection for what me I do. Me do something, everyone me do something on traffic guru, and me do it too, and me will tell about it. See? I will tell about it. If you know about corruption, do you, yeah? If you know about corruption, yeah, then when a company overseas, me not go too far. On go thing with a money, I'm at Africa 31 million, sir, 31. So you put on 9 million on it. So valid really, but me just I deal with your panel level, you have seen? So the 31 million. You say if it was a money with thief or something, me burn it. Okay? So you want to know about traffic guru. What you know about it? Because the same sort of liar people tell you something about it, so you want to come put it up. No make no sense. Okay, traffic guru, them register in a Dutch, the Netherlands. So them live Ireland, them think them that live Ireland for Jamaica. It's simple. I don't know. Stop be like a goods, right? So them live Ireland. All right. Parties get donation. Your parties get donation. Yeah, the party, you listen? You listen? I know 39 million, man. At the time, you can't say 39 million when it was 31 million. Okay, if you can't take it about to the day money, that's the wrong thing you do again. So you can't go say you get 400 and something euro. You can't say that you look on the ear and them thing. Paul, me think you have better sense than that. So, the only thing with that, traffic guru, Porsche can't go prison, nobody can go prison, they never thief the money. They never thief the money, You have to have a pressure and money or the money with railway, that a thief, a taxpayer's money. This to a foreign money. Okay, it's a company. So them give you money even if them say have the ads or it for an election, on go thing with that. Me a traffic guru. Let me just explain to you. Me have a company. Me I run things. And say me there in a Dutch and my company register there. But them I say, listen, you can't donate to overseas party. But other people donate to the party, do you know? Whether Grace Kennedy, whether this, you have foreign people are foreign raise money and donate to the party. What traffic guru do when them put the money? And if the Dutch firm find out say it was a donation, ungo think nobody now gonna prison, by the way. Ungo thing the Dutch firm can do is make a charge them all $1 billion because them break Dutch rule. You must donate to a party that simple. Only it's so tough. There is nothing about no prison or this thing, but over prison for what? Eh? So if it was a campaign money, all right, if it was money for do the ads, traffic guru now go pay. The Dutch them can't charge the company, not an individual. So let me explain to you. So if a company, me I run things, my company not supposed to donate to a party in our next man country. And them come donate. So if me say, no, me da buy some ads about the something else. But the company find out, say, ads, no, I donate to a political party because it cause conflict of interest. What them going to do is charge my company. Nobody not going to no prison. So my company might stand, okay, you broke the rule. So here what happen? We are charge you 100 million for break the rule. We are lick your ass out of your pocket. So the company going to pay. Nobody not going to prison. So what them do is want Porsche testify and say, yes, it's a donation. So them that charge the company over there. Nobody not go to prison. And the Jamaican money thief, sir. Only as a traffic guru like what Bruce that come and say, the mother of scandals. Him is the next one again. That's never scandal, that a crap, brother. If you just go find out about traffic guru and find out the truth, I one thing when they can't go to make head, you know. See? Them that's and them same and bust the lie. But yes, still them take donation from even at the diaspora too. So people donate money from overseas same way. And from them company. But traffic guru, because you're registered there, so the Dutch firm say, listen, the Dutch government say, we don't want you donate to no political party. So if you donate something to the political party, you're going to stand some sanction. So if them get somebody from the PMP come and say, yes, it was a donation, them not going to prison either. Only thing them can get back the money. If they get back the money, the only thing them are do is them are pay a fee, them are pay penalty. Yeah, pay a penalty. With the corruption in that. Come on, man. When if you know the thing before you put out thing around. Me just a show now them a brainwash, you know. And you still a come with the same brainwash. If I can me dig down on the thing too, you know better. Me dig down on the thing so me know the thing. So now me when you can come tell something it don't make no sense. Carlos, big up yourself. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So now me when you can tell. Me know this. So go look. Alright, just look if me wrong. I ask somebody if them feeling themselves, boom, bam, bam. Same like how somebody come and tell me, lonesome, don't wear the call, wait name, tell me ill figure, because I'm saying I like black people. The man never said that. So me take the thing I show, I treat black, when I go look on the 16 thing, pan Trish, with the girl name, just go look what a male figure say. I Snoop Dogg bossing brand, and I be a black people in work with. So somebody push out that and them run with it. But on the thing for yourself, man. That was, you know what, corruption? You know what, thief? This are taxpayer, remember Jamaica. So you have the education minister, the money we're going from it, that a criminal money. Where the old woman, yeah, say, we don't put over $1 million and the man will give me 30,000. Yeah? That a criminal money. That are with taxpayers' money. See? The 500 million barrel of oil we're going, that a $500 million barrel of oil. But value over at the time. Over 5 billion Jamaica, over $5 billion. That now a criminal money. What happened to that? US and some other thing, but yeah, the money they are criminal because of our taxpayers' money that brethren. Nobody now go prison for traffic guru. That was a sham. You understand? Yeah, you can tell me something wrong and me just explain to you. Eh? Listen now. Yeah, say me wrong. What me wrong with? Oh, you mean says a traffic guru is a commercial transaction. So even if it was a commercial, it was the PMP who said it was a campaign. Okay. So even, all right, you know, listen what me I say. You know what you mean by me wrong? Me I tell you, so nobody can go prison for it. All right, what them I do is force Porsche to be a witness. If you say, yes, we get it for campaign. So if you get it for campaign, it's not a money with thief. And it we lose money. A Jamaica a taxpayers money better. Think no. Gonna make do strict on a man. Me I tell me something wrong. That me you're stubborn, Paul. If you think what me I say, just go look it up and do. Look what traffic go are charged for. Just go look. And me I talk to you know. Zane, so and about no wrong. So if them say it was a commercial money, but a baby say a commercial money, or the Dutch government want to know if it was a donation. Because if it was a donation, even if them get it back, you can charge the firm. What hard in that for you learn? People don't understand what me say, don't it? You can't charge Porsche. You want use that and then they check 5 where the DPP force off to come and say yes, you know it was a donation. Then you can charge a firm maybe 100 million or 200. Nobody now go to prison. It don't have nothing about no prison, brother. And a Jamaica taxpayers money gone. No criminality, no. I know like somebody use some money, like our money, them go and thief for money, brother. Stop for the foolishness. Only for wise man. That's why I see them treat you like bungle dog, brother. Wise man. What kind of bribe? Bribe for the what? What you mean by it was a bribe? Bribe for, just tell me what kind of bribe it was. No man, but you said bribe. Who it a bribe? Who it could have bribe? It not bribe nobody. Them a live the aisle. So tell me something now. So you say only have a bag of chuck. Over 40 chuck them. No, you hear. It's alleged that him have over 40 chuck. Never bird you not tell me say him have 2 chuck off a stop work for the backside right now. Why you call that? And that's why the Prime Minister must not have no foundation around. Because it open up to a lot of things. So it's a bribe and nobody could come out and say it's a bribe. Them don't have the contract to lift the aisle already for Jamaica. That is not a bribe. Eh? It could have ended up to be a bribe if them give money, but no longer that. You have Grace Kennedy and the one of them don't give money. So when them get contract for certain things, figure one thing like the other day. All right, Grace Kennedy get the contract for announce the money to the people them. The little money is a bribe. It can't end up to be a bribe to the people because Dan will be at work as a senator. And if him, so let me just tell you, let me just answer you. If him, I'm a the man for Grace Kennedy, and I'm a senator now. Yeah? I'm a senator. And yet still, the government give Grace Kennedy, who have the money, the remittance, the money to give the poor people the $10,000 and then pay them for do it by the way. That's not a bribe. That name conflict of interest. Can I work in the government? That shouldn't happen. And that me I tell you, if you know you talk about bribe, we know the whole of these things, brother. See? Nobody now gonna prison about traffic going on money that thief. Any money we are talking about thief, our thief from the purse. And with a liar man you do. See there? One of the liars. So this me
in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes.
In a Spanish town.
Yes.
Just down the road from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer.
Okay.
And my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the 2 of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
Okay.
I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride. My parents said don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, not yet.
Them say me nah but swear.
I'm gonna play a tune, all right? Go over the tune, let me hear this.
Yes, man.
Pastor, let me just finish it. Gold spoon.
Father tell me to study hard.
Yes.
My mother tell me to work hard.
No, hear this.
I grew up with the ethic of work and study. It is education and my hard work that has got me where I am today, along with the help of caring parents, caring family, and good friends.
Caring parents.
So you will never hear me bad mind nobody for them Finsack house. You will never hear me bad mind nobody for them squatter land where them a live pan.
Oh God, you much people live on the land where them a call squatter right there, so blow their hand. Me tell you, so them treat you like them mongrel dog, you know, man. You think I joke me I make? You must people. You must people out there, so. You must people out there right now. Well, them have them title same way. And they just drop a bump on them.
Will never hear me. Bad mind nobody. For them squatter land where them a live pan. You will never hear me. Bad mind nobody for where them have.
Okay, sir. So, that's a 2-bedroom. This is the first thing we talk about. See? And as
I stand here today, I tell you that I born poor.
Yes.
I was born in Spanish Town.
Yes.
Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes.
In a board house, 1 bedroom. Grew up with my great grandmother.
Okay.
Single parent house.
Single parent.
Use Jimmy.
Okay.
Walk to school. Sit down in a classroom with 60 picnic and listen. But I don't believe that I must use poverty as an excuse.
You know, man, that people, you have, when you're hungry and them thing, you can't make people attack them and say them a treat you like them like mongrel dog, them man. Mongrel dog loyal. But when you find people that tell a lie like this, man, let me tell you this, man. You have to burn them, man. You know, pick up for them, yeah, man. Remember government, you know. You understand when the world look up on these things and know say you're prime minister, you come with this. Remember a single parent. Single parent. But you still say go with your sister, your mother, and your father. 4 hours, 2 bedroom. But you still a single parent, 1 bedroom with a great grandmother. True word lonesome. Boy, I have Steve on my program. That's to show you how true it is. Eh? This unforgivable. Man are dangerous. Him dangerous. See? And all right, let me show you something now. Draw back for something. Can make me like, you know, may I use him one word. I'm only accountable for your one word. This is what Andrew said for doing now. Look here.
Well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime.
Andrew said that, yeah? Andrew that. So you see when I touch him now.
All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling crime. All
right. So this is Andrew, and I'm going to tell you to raise the voice in concert, to raise the voice together. People go and raise the voice. Me no mind. You understand? But you're the prime minister now. Let me show you something. When Andrew tell me everything the dollar the value is not good. All right. Look on this. Let me have them there, you know. Because Andrew, all right. Give me that speech, New Year's speech, Andrew. So before. Let me get this speech. I forget them speech, Papa.
We welcome the new year with all the hopes and possibilities it holds, and we give thanks that we have been spared to see 2015. As we, the people of Jamaica, make our personal resolutions to live healthier lifestyles, to be more prudent with our resources, and to improve ourselves and grow our businesses, so too must the government of the country make resolutions and decisive actions on critical areas of national development.
Yeah, and that I want, because them national development and them thing and them I want. What we change now, on go just police thing and lock down youth and do all kind of things. You can't, when you're the opposition, you know the right things and say the right thing. I not talk the lie them way just telling. Because them they can't repair, you know, that can't repair. That they pay your record. You see me I say? That give a criminal record, that they pay your record, the great granny, we tell life and you must, me the more go to your mother and your father's story. Me not lie, but a great granny thing the way you add on something wrong. Saying, boy, you tell life, you just fling up some little thing, it's wrong. Saying, we will take care, you know. Remember, it can't get rebutted, you know. Because, and my word, a female word. We just point out what I do, if you know what I do. Him script not right. If, can you imagine, he might go to one of them airport there and, you know, them back him up and him tell one thing and tell the other one. And that send himself a prisoner or something, man. Them not have him a suspect, man.
This year, the government must focus on better management of our public health system.
You hear that?
We cannot allow the mismanagement of the chikungunya epidemic to characterize the standard of our public health response to future epidemic threats.
Yeah.
Ebola.
So him said the future epidemic threat. Nowhere in that you see the pandemic. So him did say it, now you turn Prime Minister, now we'd have the future epidemic threat now. And then it not manage good. But you say it and you turn Prime Minister from 2016. So you see me have to hold it to account. To your words, brother. See? Me not make them think apart. This is what me I do. This is where TVG and one of them should have done a long time. Me not make them a pass me. Them a serious thing to me. Very serious. Man a very lie. Dangerous.
Is still a global concern, and we must continue to be vigilant and prepared. The state of health service delivery in our hospitals and clinics is a grave cause for concern.
So no, it's not grave now. Because it's in that tell the truth. Because I'm about the health system. But now you sit down like 6 years now. 6 years. And it's even worse. Nobody not at all. Remember we have nearly 3,000 people dead from the little virus around. But it's worse now. And yes, it's okay. Tough time take nearly 4 billion. Done for the hospital and nothing to do. For put in a air condition unit. He might move like 20 beds for around $20 million. The bed them, the little bed them you take and put in. And no joke me I make. Not no joke me I make. See? Them bill a little sign 17 million when people thought them say it should be 20. Welcome to Montego Bay. Pay these kind of things. And when you look everybody money gone up, but the poor get poorer. Them gonna have poverty now, man. We don't have for the precipice them push man. But yeah, the man that thought the right thing in 2015 before the general election. Them thing I remember say it is a cause of concern at the time. But when you get the driver's seat, if it's a cause of concern, you don't make sure address all these things. You adjust them. All of them. You address all of them. You deal with it. Head on. No itch. Yeah?
Long waiting times and incidents of patients dying, lack of medicines, and stressed out staff are now common features of the general condition of.
So staff and thing, they might talk from 2015 this. Now the man a drive for 6 years. This one now go run out for raise up here and everything. 6 years. You drive for. So me a push your foot and show you some foolishness. Well, them have think they come the election, local government. So you know, so they don't push out and be a promises and do some little things now. Because of that them do. Them take off for the little mongrel dog. Not on the road no more because we expose everything. All them to account. Straight up. Go and play that.
Public health care in Jamaica. Regardless of our economic challenges, the health of Jamaicans must be a priority. The government must place resources in the health sector to support necessary services.
Yeah.
A progressive society cannot hold the view that persons who are unable to pay for health care at the time they need it should be denied access.
Yeah. So you can't hold the view, so them deny access. But me just attack today, the brethren, let me show you, the lady sit down for 17 years. That I'm having, but that's him sit down for 6 years in a wheelchair. The woman can't lie down on her bed. No, if them have the money to go look out for your foot, it look like it get gangrene too. It look like the bad circulation can't stiff out. 17 years. 16 plus, like 17 years. Sit down in a that. Get all our bed sore. Who help her? She said them send her beg some help, but it don't look serious to them. Hungry and everything, but on top of that, yeah, get bed sore and everything and see how they, man, them talk. The hospital, them better know. You run go there, it longer now. Yeah? You longer, you just sit down and longer. No. Because remember, you know, them not spend the money there, so we name them ambulances. We have some little private one, them not ambulance, them that some little van, we them have some little, them that some little trolley thing, we them push up and lock it in the hard place. That not look like it have AC. Remember, you know, fresh air around you and them lock in a little van space, claustrophobic. And you lock up in that, little you not breathe out, man, you're dead before you reach our hospital, man. You know? We have the paramedics, you know, save you and you make sure clear your airways and, you know, put up something for you, some IV and, you know, and give you something before you reach hospital. Not like that. Can't deal with them people, man. See? Them are treat you like mongrel dog, Jamaica mongrel dog, we look at mongrel dog, them, man. Same way, man. It's bad, man. See? Yeah.
Challenges. The health of Jamaicans must be a priority. The government must place resources in the health sector to support necessary services. A progressive society cannot hold the view that persons who are unable to pay for health care at the time they need it should be denied access. This crisis in our public health sector now requires national attention and creative solutions. We believe it is now time to establish a national health insurance scheme where all Jamaicans can make an affordable contribution to a pool of funds dedicated to the health services.
So when you turn Prime Minister, the first thing you do, you just have a minister dedicated to that. It's supposed to go up on board already, but 6 years now. So as from 2016, you do so boom, and remember you have the healthcare and everything already, you know. You deal with the car, them deal with what you deal with, and go and pull who can pay, who can pay, and you just chuck with it and run with it, and set it up. Should have set up by this, because a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. Yeah, man. Educated nations are wealthy nation also. See? So them leave it out, them forget about that now. Militarize the place. You spend more money for deal with, you know, for deal with who and buy more gun and more shot and more things, and you know, bushmasters and a whopping big ceremony I show we, and them get 3 ambulances with armored like a war, and you much 1,000 deployment soldier make by your own people in the country. And I hear that. You know, me not with that, man. If we are creating employment and creating, we save the minds them. If we are big man now, if we sit down and make one kill out the youth, Jamaica have no youth, we don't have no future, man. You understand? You know, massacre, that don't make no sense. You have child soldier, remember, you know, any country, but put the kids them last a failed state. You can't do that in the US, Canada, UK, Europe, and Australia, and them. You cannot. No care you want to be a bad parent and go on with the thing. Remember, you go to prison. And any man feels, oh, me get me youth them in a them place. Number when your driver's license seize, yeah, them cancel that. And them a force if you pay your work, them a drive it out. Or you go to jail or something, you can't drive. Them make sure clamp down by you because them take it serious. So a deadbeat that have to step up to the plate. You understand? From them know if them even give the woman something and she claims something. Remember you as a dad and you start work, everything a draw back. And you have to go recover and pay back the one of that. No joke. You know, Jamaica, no. See? Well, it's set up by Monday back in the days. Well, them reverse everything. See? So him thought the right things, them, you know. But you know, follow through with nothing. I just pay 80 billion. But my fight is everything I feel like of people. Me look on all of the things them I pass last year. The bills, them, I can't them thing that them pass. Pass and men and pass. Everything I feel like of people, brethren and sisters. Everything. No joke about it.
We're happy to see the continued improvements in examination results. This is no doubt the result of significant policy work done several years ago to transform the education system. Our focus on literacy and the implementation of the competence-based transition policy, along with several other significant initiatives, have brought meaningful change to the sector. However, there are areas of concerns that must be addressed. One of the most important policies that enhanced universal access to education was the free tuition policy. This ensured that children from poor households could attend school without worry or fear of discrimination, of being denied access or services within the school because of their economic situation.
And that you never have to talk to. If them leave it all like come, Mr. Mandy, they leave it. Go straight up a university, we all right. Them abandon it and dash it and then them come back and then it's not free as free because they want people for pay CMS, so they don't go to start about certain things. No right. You understand? Them are treat you like when you come mongrel dog same way, you know. It have to stop. You need to stop. Our mongrel dog, them faithful, you know. Me tell you, so them save a lot of lives. So through them know, say people them when them can't come for vote, no, people are going to vote for them. And you know, like how you have your vote. Me tell you this, I can't continue to talk. When you have your mongrel dog, you know, in your yard, me I tell you, say, sometimes you can't buy chicken back in and a little flour and things. So I don't like you don't want to feed the dog, but you forgive them that. You just buy a pound and a half. And 2 pounds of flour, but you have more family and some other brethren to go eat. And if you eat them and the bone drop before you even bite it and chew it up, the dog that get a kick. So you have to take bush. Maybe get all a block foot and a joke me I make. But you still, you have man who are selling liquor weed in the yard and police come and the dog bark and man get to hide that. He no go jail. People, so the mongrel dog loyal. See? So them politicians say, okay, no care what you do, the mongrel dog go hustle and come back to the yard. And I defend you when you asleep. Wake you up here. Nobody can come to the yard. The same mongrel dog. See? Yeah, man. So the politicians them turn around now and treat the masses like the mongrel dog. Cause them say them loyal to I get vote, you know. Them not care what we do, we can't kill all them picnic. Them still have vote for we because them love the party, you know. Them not care what them are idiot. So we just rich. And them are rich and nobody now come out and say, oh, you reach 190 million already. You know, say you don't have the money in a 2000 years. So. See, and I like it have some business or something. Oh, you reach that. You pay, can me can look for your pay and me know much years you work now. You pay no give this. And you can't say, oh, me sit down as a prime minister, you know, but me I run some business, can't take interest if you go to prison for that. Integrity Commission now work, them at throw to, you know. Them for go to, you know. The way Jamaica corrupted, we have so much of them kind of bodies on board. You know, if you look over so much of these kind of, you know, agencies to look over the corruption and nobody now go to prison. It don't make sense to always billions of dollars are pay them salary, but nobody now go to prison. Including dog where I have no teeth, Indicom. When I take my back seat, put gun for me, applying gun for me, I take my back seat, and them come give me paper say them can't find a Ush police, so them close my case after 5 years. I know me no Ush police, you know. See? Cause them hide them. So all right, you hide them, I pressure everybody then. You don't know only alone, so you hear that? Push them out. You don't must see that. Yeah? You don't know only alone, son. I do wrong man fool around with. Me can't tell you that, I promise. You understand? All right. Watch this.
Many parents are now being confronted with
Yeah.
tough decisions about school fees or auxiliary fees and whether or not to send their children to school. While results are improving because of the work done during my administration, we fear that attendance at school will be affected by the enforcement of fees during increasingly difficult economic times. This ultimately will have a negative effect.
So at that time, you know, the dollar never did that so. And you hear the increased economics time. Now you see where the dollar reach, the man tell you say the dollar not good, where it gone and to mash up everybody and he tell you the truth. Yes, I'm telling you the truth. But yes, still when you get the driver's seat, there's a year after this. We do with it. And not even a year after this, this way. It's a a year after this. Can the next year. See, in 2015, that come in and make a speech. 2016 was the election. What happened for the 6 years?
On our children's performance despite their boundless potential. We therefore strongly encourage the government to reinstate the tuition-free policy and to increase the allocation per student to schools in the 2015-2016 budget. I'm sure that we are all happy to see the price of oil fall. However, we must always bear in mind that the fall in oil prices are temporary and not necessarily driven by pure market forces. The government, therefore, must not let this temporary reprieve dull the urgency of the need for real energy reform in Jamaica. A significant number of our electricity generating plants are old and inefficient. These plants must be taken out of service and replaced with more modern and efficient generating capacity.
Yes.
This year, the government must take serious action towards attracting serious investments in the electricity generation sector. In the interim, Jamaican consumers must benefit from the significant drop in oil prices. It is disingenuous for the government to call on the retailers of oil products to offer lower prices to the public when the government itself ultimately controls the price at which the market is supplied.
Right. So what the government know? Because most of the oil we are buying now, the amount of taxes where they put it. Remember, they put some taxes when they move. Now, this is 2015 now. When they tell it to the government themselves. But right now, you're in the driver's seat where you could have just take off them taxes there. From you see me I talk about. So you talk the things them, you know. When the things is even cheaper and better them time at 2015 than now. But right now, you see the squeeze and I know him not let it go. I know him still hold on it. You have to be careful of them people, you know. See him tell us that them control. That's you him attack.
Jamaican consumers must benefit from the significant drop in oil prices. It is disingenuous for the government to call on the retailers of oil products to offer lower prices to the public when the government itself ultimately controls the price at which the market is supplied. This year, the government must review the pricing mechanism of Petrojam. The Jamaican people have kept...
A Petrojam there, him for go deal with it, you know. But when them go there, When you look at 500 billion barrel of oil gone, over $5 billion at the time. 500 million and half a billion barrel of oil. And then them send soldier go dive and feel the pipe if we have an air leak. Half a billion barrel of oil leaking in the harbor. It be a fish that then can it float up. That'll be a big oil spill. The international people maybe have come help clean it up. It gone in them gas station because them go on a lot of gas station too, you know. Them own them. So the people them in their line them pocket and treat the people them like will come in dog them. See? And of people not sit because them love party. Like we hear that anybody where government I feel where we are take something right. We know in our foolishness.
Paid and
Yeah,
borne the heavy burden of the government's austerity measures. Since this administration has taken office, fees and taxes have increased, wages have been frozen, and social services have declined. The government continues.
So wages frozen and everything and what decline, right? And you see the police now take office, you know, all right, you should have just free up the one of them thing there. Up to now, the police them still not get them 4%. Them that fair fight younger years. Oh, I gotta deal with it. The nurse, them, everybody have to run out for their money because everything freeze. And them I tell, oh, we cannot do this. Let me try to show you. You have to find a way around that. You never say 10% because when them I go through. And everything gone up, you say 4. Eh? If you have $100,000, 100,000, you get 100,000. We just put it because some people get less than the police, some get less than that. But if you get 100,000 and them I give you 4%, how much money that? 4, you know, 4%. You look on 4 grand. That bad. Yeah? That is 4 grand. 100,000 and them give 4%. Is that I better make them keep them 4%? But remember, the police them get like 74,000 before anything them other and them little thing on it. See? So if them give that and then put the 4%, then you know say them not 70,000 where the 4% go. But you get. If you have 100,000 them give 4%. Then they say give 10,000, give 10%. Give 10,000 and that too small. That no nothing. 4% and them have to wait and not get nothing. You know say a 4 grand. 4 grand. Them have put on it 4 Jamaican grand. Yeah. Like $23. See? Like $23. See? A matter of fact, yeah, like $23. $23. No one they say them have put on it. See? On the little money. Yeah? A matter of fact, that's why I count it as 100,000, kind of 100,000, but two them put on a little thing. I think they might put on that on it, because they might have put it on the basic pay, that means less than that. Less than that. I count that if you get 100,000, if it's 100,000, you get the 4 grand. So if you less than that, you know you get less than that. You see me I say? So if you get 75,000, you get around 3 grand, right? Somewhere around there, so don't. You get less, man. See me I say?
Have to rely on passing austerity tests as a sign of its progress. But austerity is not a long-term solution. Constantly increasing taxes, cutting consumer spending power, and cutting investment in public infrastructure will not grow the economy.
So I'm saying something right again. So just here, but yesterday when I'm going, him not putting not all in place, I just fight crime.
Continues to rely on passing austerity tests as a sign of its progress. But austerity is not a long-term solution. Constantly increasing taxes, cutting consumer spending power, and cutting investment in public infrastructure will not grow the economy.
Because you know the infrastructure them now repair up on them thing there, and them say if you cut spending on it and continue raising up taxes and them thing that can't grow economy, of course start a flop. But when him do, him come in and do even worse. See? So him say the things them, what if I say, but you know come in and run with it and say, I could do this. That one money not devalue that, you know, we better off and put people to work. See? You don't spend the bag of money them fixing up police station and you want to lock up people more than anything else. You run the place like a dictator place. See?
The government also continues to promote the idea that growth will come from large foreign investments in logistics and infrastructure. The lesson we have learned is that it is not necessarily so. While it is important to focus on the macro level, growth really comes from focusing on the micro level. Sometimes it's
You
not
see
even
it?
about the financial resources to make the investment.
So the materials it come from the micro level. But yes, when somebody a try them little corner shop or them a try them little thing, them same man come look it down here try sell because them little people that the money circle, you know. It go it help grow the country fast, man. See? And you have enough of them become vendors and them thing. The police come out and block you up and take away your thing. Mash up, you can't do this. It start from them little level there. And him say it. And I me him say it. But you still have police that do the people them these kind of little things. Regularize the thing, give them some for work. Miss Chin can come and get wholesale for run. Them people are sell all 40 years and them little style little bit so. With a bunch of banana, right? Banana pan it and some orange with them a sell. Can't grow. But people can leave from foreign country and come out. Them have the supermarket, them have everything, them have wholesale, the supermarket, everything around. And I make how much money. And I buy money from black market and sell it out and I help send up the dollars. But your people, them a suffer. It not work. Me not vote for you. I can't take my vote and vote for you that. You think me I idiot? And I said, go.
Oftentimes, it's about the government moving faster on decisions,
Yeah.
bringing investors together with ideas, and creating the right regulatory framework in which entrepreneurs can take risks. This year, the government must focus on small businesses and local entrepreneurs and the things they need to be able to increase production.
So if you have small business, I vote that, you know, and local entrepreneurs. But yes, still the people, them are, you know, them self-employed and I try to sell them little thing and think you make police go up there and beat them and lock them and take with them things. Carry them and go to them can't pay. Take with them things. Instead of, I better them do that than thief. They might buy from each other, but the money and circulate so it help go the thing. You now going to feed them district where them there walk up and down. This place all in India where the people them are selling and the world train line. A matter of fact, we were showing it. The world train line run all right, they say the market they feel much mile. And then push out the thing. But what them do, when the train are coming out, you stand up and say the train are pass, you know. And that's the train line in between, you know. But when the train are come, the train blow, because them for decades that's how it stay. Government not go mash up them thing, man. See? So what them do, them just draw them just in a space at a time, they just transform the train pass, let off one gone, and we look them just do it again and them up. See? So if you have a market district and the same people them buy from each other, uno no down there. Who not go down there send police to come mash them up? Oh, clear this. Nobody we not complain. If we buy from them, we not complain. See? And uno. Don't send police to come mash them up. I better them do that more than a thief. More than have nothing to do and nothing to eat. So you want them to go home and drop down and dead. I have them go up at the hospital, no medication. They can't remember, you know. Most of Jamaica hospital where government are run right now, I mark them, you know. You met a strong that they come out of them, man. All KPH are the biggest mark that, man. That death house, man. It's a death trap. Me talk sorry them here, one of them come for me thing. I was like, you Mr. Lord, wait till when you come down here. Yeah, man, all right. You don't mark you. Mark me. I said, but me now use KPH. Me never use KPH. Listen. If I want to wash my foot, I want to throw the water, you go come over KPH wash my foot. No. You may come over KPH. You know that? Well, yeah, wait till when me come down there like you see me I come over here. Me I come over KPH for do, man. Yeah? And by the way, if you're a nurse or a doctor, you're not supposed to threaten me if me talk. You don't want KPH, how you want it. So me know the rights. You're not supposed to even do that. Eh? You're out of order to man. Very. I know more know you know. More, you should have make we know you instead of just hide behind the thing. Because I not hide my face. See? You're very out of order. You're not supposed to engage with me partner. You not wait till me come there. Because I know you know I must come there. Who tell me I come there? Listen. Come there for go do what? If me empty garbage, I don't want it down a KPH. You know, you're not fit for my garbage, man. You're out of order, man. Very, man.
And investment. Things like keeping the incentives of the junior stock exchange, reducing transaction taxes,
Yeah.
improving the time.
Reducing transaction taxes. Now the other day, they matter about the same bank and the transaction taxes. In reduce it, no. You say make the bank them do this, him do anything to it? No. But him know about it. This is 2015, and that me I try to show you. Because them spend money in a campaign. So when them do some boom boom and win, you say, make me pay them back. me not reduce it, me not take off that, me not do this. So the people them suffer. You see the same thing me I talk about? Because of them spend money in the campaign. Them same and send money in the campaign, so you have to repay them. Kind of one next time you want money, them not going to give you. You not give you, so you say, me I make them all right, make them massive, because we can't treat them like major dog, you know. Because them loyal, you know. No care what we do, we just give them like the little bone now when a voting time, buy them 2 Pampers, go in and walk in the place, carry them now run bar and junk them and tell them some crap, because them listen to we, you know, because them not no sense, you know. Yeah, man. And them loyal like ghetto dog, so you know have to say nothing. So them are just go and go vote for you, because them love the party. No care what we do them, we kill them, pitney, we send police bash up them house, we do them are going to vote for the same way, because the party them love. This have to stop. People want to wake up. Yeah, man.
Time it takes to get approvals.
Yeah.
While the people have been...
The long time when it takes to get approval. See? So him know. Him know. But you're still in the driver's seat 6 years now and nothing to do that. You can't tell him about the bank or nothing. Back them. Because them run the campaign. So it's a payback time. So you might mash up the people them. Yo, me alright, you know, my value over 200 million now, you know. So, yo, make them go and suffer. Yeah, when we're ready, we'll give them a little bit of bone. Give them a 2 grand. Give them 2 grand. Them good. Yeah, man, give them something and tell them, yeah. Like, when I eat that. No, you can't make them a trick on the man. Them man, I conjure this, you know. And I conjure. It's a conjure, man. The man too lie, man. See? Yeah, man. The man lie, man. Lie bad. You understand? And devious,
keeping
man.
faith with the government's program of belt tightening. The government has not been tightening its own belt or keeping faith with the people. Last year, we saw several instances of waste and misuse of public funds.
What? Yeah, all right. You don't hear that though. But you look how much funds missed and nobody not gone to jail. This is the man when my opposition leader said the right things, you know. See? Who gone to jail for these things? Eh? Waste and mismanagement. No, waste and be a criminality and thief and all kind of things. Who gone to jail for these things? See? Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah.
From $1 million phone bills to the inappropriate use of your NHD funds to purchase.
Backside! It's a hypocritical thing now, you hear? $1 million phone bill. And yesterday when the man come in, all the Shami bun shy, you know. The man, less than a month, the man pay $8 million phone bill. 8 million! Me say, if you remember you have 2 grand, could have you digital 2 grand a month, and you chat in anyway in the US and UK and what, just start straight for the whole month. If you use a 2 million, that to them, you 8 million. And let me tell you this, even if you pay 100 Jamaican per minute, 60 minutes, make the hour, 24 make the day, and how much they 300 add make the year. No, you know what I mean, 30 days. Because we're not on a 300 add. Even if you make the whole year, you're not going to use that. See? If you use that, look how much money it come to. It can't come to that. If you sit up on the phone, not be no brush him teeth, no have food, and sit up on the phone, him can't spend $8 million. If you charge him $100, remember, you know, cheaper than that. Charge, boy, I just charge them good. All him do is talk to him when me start burning him and people start burning him. And what him do? Him cut it down to 40,000 now. The taxpayers money that, you know, man can use $8 million. Let me tell you what that name corruption. And them are corruption. Man, write a bill, $8 million. Permanent secretary push it on them now, $8 million. Pass it on, man, say, all right, here what now? We give 4 out of this, you know, boom. All of 4, a man hold back a 4 and all kind of thing. Them do all kind of things to take out money out of the thing, you know. You don't have to know that too, you know. So when them a minister and everything, you know, them set up fast bank account, that's why them have these liars. So me I gotta talk about it now. Them have these liars. So what them do now? You have a place like education ministry. So them set up because certain money for like anything under 1.5 or 1.5, you know, say you have to go through now committee and this and that kind of things. So them little money themselves own as 6 certain business. When you look at them business, ministry I give something under the threshold. Say now go through nothing. Get a one there little contract one there. So them push out 6 or 7 contract of value 10 million. Little by little, so them take the money. 2 more months, them push out an next 10. And then push out an next 10. So them count up. Them take off the that man. You see me I say? Appear that them go with. Yeah? See that them now investigate that. Them are going like them know so the thing run. We are hear that. That's why I said certain liar can't go prison, you know, but broad, you know. But very rad. You understand? Man did not house and get 22 stabbed with him own knife and thing and no. And you hear one with on the edge. You hear police in that killing. See? The man losing Benz, them losing quad bike, him losing 2 horses, him losing 100 acre land. But yesterday was a gardener. Eh? You see it? Because all of them mix up in these kind of things. Me not vote for criminal, man. Nah, vote for no criminal, man. Me not night.
A failing private business. One of the most hurtful ironies of the saga is that while it was coming to light that the NHT had bought the Outer Many tourist attraction for $180 million and was continuing to spend millions of dollars on its maintenance, the Prime Minister was also informing the public that the NHT would be cutting assistance to low-income earners by approximately $80 million.
Yeah, it is.
We as citizens may not always connect the dots, but bad governance has real effects on our welfare.
That's how I hold him to account. Because the NHT now, we must say cut on the 40 million and this and that, when spend over 2 billion for build the little tower there. With 2 bathroom. In a 2, can you imagine? I have my wife in my room, and my daughter in a 1 room, right? In a 4 room, right? 2 room. And then me have a virgin come to me and him belly want run. What am I do? Send him in my room? We can't do that. We can't send him in my wife. He must go a bush. He must go find some bush and some people go use. Because you can't my bathroom, them we can't go tell him go in my daughter's room. If you go in a bathroom, if you go use it. She in a room. We couldn't do that. You also couldn't go in my room neither. That don't make no sense. And then in the place, yes, still at 37 million. Look on the bad dirty bill now. And at them make NHT build that. See? The dirty towers. When we look at it, you know the long time plane them, the plane propeller blade. And that it have a ceiling fan. The old propeller blade. And so this also about the 37, nobody not like that, man. So money gone. But them I said if you 30 million, we don't know how them not come talk to me. If the whole of them not say to buy half, you know. Them not say nothing else to it. The old propeller blade, them have bought a fan, people. Hey, them man have to go, man. If you have central cooling system in the man. See? We don't want a propeller blade in our ceiling about 37 million. Like people are idiot. Just still look against NHT, but at least them do. Can them take it like a feed them thing? And yes, still the same poor people we talk about. That could have been a bag of house for poor people and no government money. Them terrible, man.
The fact is that fewer people who would normally have benefited from their NHT contributions will no longer benefit. Because the NHT board decided to spend less on what it is supposed to do, build houses, and more on what it is not supposed to do, by tourist attractions.
So more on what? So them use 40 million at the time. Now use 2 billion. No 40 million, you know. 2 billion. 2 billion. Now over, yeah? Over 2 billion. Not 40. So you get 40 million and put it in a 2 billion. How much time you get? You understand? You see that? I run 100 times, though. So 40 million. You see me I say? You see that? 400 million will be 10 times. 800 million will be 20 times. So around 50, no 100, around 50 times. So 20 times. So you get 25 times, 20 times, 20, so 50 times. So I just give them exact 50 times the money where them spend. 50 times. You see that? Because a billion it'll be like 25 times. The 40 billion, right? 40 million, right? So if that'll be 25 times, 25 or 25, 50. So you see 50 times, you know? My math's gonna I want to check it, move fast, you know. So you see them play a hypocritical role and then just the foolishness. You see me I say? 50 times more. Take people for idiot, man.
Each and every Jamaican has a duty to hold their government to account for the proper running of the country's affairs.
Maybe just, Andrew, tell them again. Because what me I do, you know, you have some that sit down, you know, some secret ones sit down. So, but, somebody I don't know. Andrew, tell me what, Andrew, make me do what me I do, you know. Because him repeat it more than one time. Each and every Jamaican must hold the government to account. So all them run with affairs. Listen again, not my words. Don't rebut it. Hear this.
Would normally have benefited from their NHD contribution.
Now play it again.
Will no longer benefit because the NHD board decided to spend less on what it is supposed to do, build houses, and more on what it is not supposed to do, buy tourist attractions.
Yes.
Each and every Jamaican has a duty to hold their government to account for the proper running of the country's affairs. In a democracy, power flows from the people. And if the people decide not to participate, then governments can act in ways that are not in the people's interest.
Yeah. That's why I have to participate. Because I'm acting in the ways where in a favor in the poor masses. Them don't even know because them hungry, so most of them can't look. Yeah, you understand? So right away, he might tell them to hold them accountable. You see me, I say? You see me, you know, himself to hold them accountable. So if him tell me that, who me don't want to hear from nobody else. If I hold them accountable, Michael. You see me, I say?
Yeah, man. To hold their government to account for the proper running of the country's affairs.
Good,
in democracy, power flows from the people. And if the people decide not to participate, then governments can act in ways that are not in the people's interest without fear of consequence.
All right.
I encourage all Jamaicans to let your voice be heard.
Thank you, sir. Him give me the green light. So only you will give me the green light? Andrew himself. What me a point out now, Andrew himself tell me for hold him accountable, hold government accountable. Him not the driver's seat now, me have to hold him accountable. You see me, I say him himself and him preach it straight. You hear what him say? Not my word. Play it again.
Democracy, power flows from the people. And if the people decide not to participate, then governments can act in ways that are not in the people's interest without fear of consequence. I encourage all Jamaicans to let your voice be heard, whether you are articulate or inarticulate. You have the power to change how the country is run.
Thank you, sir. Me want you tell them again. So whether you're articulate or not, you have the power to change how the country run. Him give me the green light here. I remember, you know, this can't we don't have no rebuttal here. Female. The lies them when him tell, them when him say this so, himself for whole government accountable. That's true. We have to hold them accountable. You understand? And you have the power for change things. Him tell you a reality.
Significant changes are on the horizon for the Caribbean region. We welcome signs of the normalization of relations between the US and Cuba. As I have consistently said, Jamaica should react.
All right, so we respect that 1156. Because you see, people like you know me have to respect, you know, because you see, let me tell you this. By the end of the day, the whole of we are Jamaican. And you see them, the one of them are friends where in a PMP and JLP, you know, them are friends. Nobody feels say them war and them thing there. But you see, when you have a government where people don't understand, you have to hold them accountable. That time they go where them can't tell me shit. And them will run with it and we just say yes. And you love a party. Them can't treat you like a mongrel dog. They might treat enough of our people like that, you know. So I just say we. But personally, they can't go. Number one, they could have come give me a chat. Because I not take my chat from them. You understand? So I respect that, man. You see me, I said, I respect that. You have to hold them accountable. When them not good, we not business. Some people that say, well, them not good, you know, but me not want the party. No, a Jamaica want to live up. Me not want to eat. But my brother can't, my brother not eat, and my sister not eat, and my friend not eat, and things. Me can't feel good. And when I feel good, some people are lying in them pocket, and them now go to prison. See? Me can't feel good. If you hold them accountable like what Andrew say. See, him tell you for do it.
Changes are on the horizon for the Caribbean region. We welcome signs of the normalization of relations between the US and Cuba. As I have consistently said, Jamaica should re-examine its foreign policy with a view to focusing on the Northern Caribbean. Cuba, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic all have markets that are at least 3 times the size of our population.
So him promote Cuba now and everything, but you still will get misled to Cuba You still have a nearby, you know. We just 90 miles away and we could have a step cross. But with them promote what they want to promote. And Cuba not changing, you know. Same Cuba. But we have much doctor power thing and we are right now. And we have China will come with that certain stance. Full up our place. We have nobody else boom bam bam bam. Although them make a bag of money and I do it killing in our country. Because them not scamming big time, you know. You want to know so Chinese business people not scamming big time here. Then change a lot of money and do a lot of things. And them take it killing off our people too. Use other Jamaican, kill other Jamaican. Because them terribly, you know. Nobody feels so them all live, so them live on the world, man. Them are some mafias. Yeah? Alright. Know that, yeah? Alright.
It is true that while they are geographically close to us, all the infrastructure for trade and investment may not presently exist. A part of our growth strategy must be how we position ourselves to participate in these markets. There is no reason why our locally manufactured products and our services cannot be sold in these markets. We must now, this year, seek to put in place arrangements to support trade and exchange, such as communications, transport, but more importantly, the bilateral negotiations to create cooperation agreements. There are many issues that require decisions. We can make this year the year when we decide the kind of Jamaica we want. The government has brought to Parliament a bill to remove the Privy Council as our final court of appeal. We maintain the view that any such move must have the approval of the people in a referendum. We take note that our other partners, including Trinidad, where the Caribbean Court of Justice is presently headquartered, have seen the wisdom in having the people endorse their final court in a referendum. Last year, human rights issues figured significantly in the news. Too often, the context of human rights is a fight between the state and its citizens.
Look what the state does enough citizens right now. Police drive and liquor man off a bike come in here, the Prime Minister come and say, no, we not tolerate that. Me not hear Google Gaga come and say nothing, or if the man never have papers. Me say police up man in a car say, hey boy, hey boy, what you know about me? Hey boy, I get my killing up and style him. And next one say, me kill him in front of the camera and me say with a gun. And you know, you're the Prime Minister come out and say nothing, but him that talk about human rights just in 2015. You know, the driver's seat, you could have make all the changes. You see me, I say? We have to watch them and the elites, you know. Them against the people, man.
And sometimes it appears that there is a reluctance on the part of the state to secure the rights of its citizens.
You hear that? Reluctant to secure the rights of them citizens. You know the driver's seat, you should have changed that already. 6 years in.
The West Kingston inquiry offers an opportunity for the state to take a proactive approach in setting the tone by which we deal with the rights of citizens, particularly how the state protects the right to life and how persons are compensated when they have been hurt by the state. This year, let us think carefully about the type of Jamaica we want to see. I believe we can all agree that we want to see a healthy, educated, energy-efficient, economically growing Jamaica, where people have a sense that they can get justice and their rights will be protected. In 2015, let us resolve to act to hold our government to account for the Jamaica we want to see. Let me wish for you a healthy, happy, and prosperous New Year.
All right. So this is what the man say, and when him tell me, say, me hold him to account for it. You understand? You have to hold him to account. Because the man come and tell me this, you know. What me I do? You have to hold him to account. Look here now. So the man said everything on that 2015 where you the one here, right? The man said everything there, so. All right, see what the man say yes or no. He said for hold them to account. When him say yes or no, let me see this. I never not play that one day. Let me see this now. Let me see this. No, let me see this. Let me see this. Let me see that one here.
And the Oscar goes to...
Holness!
crime is out of control in this country.
I am so sorry about it.
Want to live safe in your yard. If you want to be able to fall asleep and let the door open and wake up in the morning and still be alive, you cannot make the mistake of putting in the payment.
A few inches later.
I go to my bed with these things on my conscience every night.
Conscience.
I know that I have tried.
I hear the spirit of a little baby crying, 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 saying, why did the people keep the Labour Party government in? If the Labour Party government was in, I would still be alive. I hear the spirit of the baby that are...
So the spirit of the baby I cry, I tell him that. You can listen to, yeah, spirit and them thing that too. Okay. Okay, that's all right. That's good. Yeah, man, listen to spirit. Yeah, man, listen to people, you know, live people. I like talk to them. I never hear spirit yet, you know. I go spirit when I see the man, them a drink all the thing, but then call them and them thing. I never know him listen to spirit, man. And the spirit I say, if the JLP in a power, them that keep alive. There's so much people dead right now. Look on a Akia. Look on a Akia.
I read in the papers today of the two brothers who were murdered in Westmoreland. I am so sorry about it. And the sister saying, Prime Minister, I just want to talk to you about it. I just want to, it's an appeal to hear what are our leaders doing about this. She's not quarreling, she's not blaming, she didn't even sound angry. Obviously, she was distraught, but she says, Prime Minister, just come talk to me about it. Help me to make sense of it. Why they kill my brother?
Why they have forgot what I say, you know. Why? And they like they call him snapping back. You know, I know them thing, yeah. So, you know, and the fake crying and them thing. But I bet Alva Samuel, make Alva Samuel rehearse him and get him right. In that more, you know, straight note, I'm more look better. Cause that look acting, you know, right, you know. No look good.
Why you kill the 10-year-old?
See him forgot again.
Why?
Give him now.
I go to my bed with these things on my conscience every night.
No, what? Well, on. So I'm pause. So you go to your bed with these things on your conscience. You say, if them win, the other party win, you can't. If you want to sleep with the door open and get up and alive, make sure vote you in, because the other one win, you go dead. So if you go to it with the thing on your conscience, you remember you have the solution for crime and everything in a man. You see, no, you see. That's why I rather listen. What I listen to Joshua, because if I deal with that thing, go deal with it and show you say I deal with it and you live it, can live through it. See? But me listen about this for me, Jano, it hurt me. See? So you say if them have vote, if them not vote for you, them are dead. Now you're in 6 years in, and you say you go to bed with these things and your conscience you tell too much lie. That is it. See? And all you do is get wealthier, more wealthier. See? You're in the troops. Meanwhile, people are suffer. Like when me and your dog them. And them don't realize it because them faithful and them love party. Me tell you again, if me did live at Tivoli and somebody dead for me, there was no way. Because we have bad influence. You number one, you couldn't even come chat to it. You rather vote for independence or something. But me, you couldn't kill people for me. And for you pick me all right. And then you come and keep things and me following up. You must say crazy. Eh? Me not deal with them kind of loyalty there for what? For party? When me vote for no, me I want no friend, no, me I eat, but no come down and me I call them. But yes, sir, I'm the big man, no, a big man, me not see no sir in my book. I'm not servant of the people. You understand? I want not thief up the thing, them and do things for all and accountable. You say it. Serious thing. We're not playing with them. You understand? Yeah, man.
I know that I have tried.
You have tried. Look at him now.
It's a minefield.
Minefield.
Because every turn you make, there is someone who is trying to stop it. And I have to wonder, are they in support of the criminals in the country?
Go look how much friend you have for a criminal. Go and go look in their constituency right around. How much of your friend them when a politician have a criminal. Go no one vote. That they might support a criminal. The biggest criminal in a politics and in the private sector. And then in the police force. And the army too. The biggest set of criminal. You understand? Let me tell you something, you know, people. You have some people you go and you might have seen them go thief a Lasco. And I like them want thief the Lasco. You notice them thief a Lasco. Them baby hungry or them hungry because you know, chew want and things like, you know, baby them now them if it's a woman or a breast now no more milk dry out or something, she got thief some Lasco. See? You understand? But let me tell you this. Them know a thief billions. Jamaica lose billions and nobody now going away. And then we have pay these agencies for protect this. We have this integrity agency, we have this, we have attorney general, we have this, we have one, we have strike 5, we have this. We just waste money. None of the big people them now go to prison, not even one. How much of them gone last year? How much of them you know gone last year? Minister, politician, big police, and how much of them gone last year? Uncle police them here go by the one them are gonna foreign and you know so them get clamped. That the big woman we should know better carry about you carry cocaine, a cocaine up your veggie. You can't do these things, man. Eh? Well, you're permanent president now for maybe 40 years, you're good. You understand? Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. You see me I say? Them thing you may talk about. So them you say this and you say the right thing. You say, hey, them for do government for do this. When you come in, you should have the on the ground, run and do them already. Now 6 years on.
The 10-year-old didn't have to die.
Watch again.
We are there, so he down there.
That's how you don't there.
We put it in Westmoreland. The two brothers never had to die, man.
Watch out.
We said we have to put in stronger measures for guns. And there are those people in Jamaica who turn their mouth on it.
Hey.
As if to say we must allow the criminals to have the guns.
And you see them have gun, them and them friend have gun and them are criminal, you know. Look at them feet, I tell them out on it. Eh? Nothing to save the youth them. Nothing. Eh? I talk about criminal. You see this?
When you see me say what I say.
You see me say what I say.
I'm a firm believer. I'm what you call pro-life. But when I say I would make an exception, the JDF intercepted a boat coming in from Haiti. We have intercepted many boats coming in from Haiti.
Many.
And from South American countries. When we intercept them, you know what they do? They throw off what they have into the water. So you're not likely to be able to...
All that the bucket no carry no water. Because if me could have out the water, that's not good for my country. That means I protect my country. And you throw off, you have the water, you can go dive it up back. I remember, you know, thousands of feet deep. So you can dive it. As long as it not touch me sure, me good, that means me safe. That means I just start going and intercept every boat. Me them throw off everything the water, me good. But tell me what, most of the gun them come through the legal port of entry. Legal port of entry. That's why when you find, that's how them find 2 guns. I mean, that's a pay crap, man. Go check the custom officer them where link up to the one of these things. You understand? Legal port of entry them come through. See? Custom them well. Link up. And go check the one of the wharf them where the gun them a come through on the barrel them. buy the right scan and start do the things and put in CCTV and some certain cameras and certain things up. So now watch everything and can hear where them are going with and where them are whisper. Them can't hide when them are clear barrel. Make sure you scan every barrel. A matter of fact, every trailer forget scan. Every single one. No. If a car come in, it gets scanned before it drive on you. So you have the big one that can scan all chuck. You just run over it and scan it and say everything. Because you get a trailer. And I remember, all right. So I have a custom brethren. Right? I'm a brethren, like brother. And me carrying 2 trailer. Lord, so I carry them there for your boom bam. But I don't know what me might know what me carry. I might know what me carry and say, yo, don't make nobody open me thing. He may open the front and boom boom. He may pass it. From him pass it, him not gonna pull out a 40-foot trailer. He not gonna pull out everything and draw some big old thing. Carrying it, this night, that and it just look like him a look down in it. Anything can pack up in there. And the pass come out. Full of gun and full of ammunition. Them we have scanners straight up. Yeah. Them we have scanners for everything. So me see it. A man that shouldn't be in a prime minister. See? When them run for Shaw, better Shaw, you know, it come up on them thing because me not lie, you know. Maybe you get a bit, a man in have no heart, you know. And the people them get tricked. Young people time. You young people when you look the party full of your old people. All like Matusla. Who not 800 and 900 and from 800 the average age of 800 and I'm alone. Never look at the young age panel. You understand? So are you time? And the whole of them all like Matusla. Because you have furniture at 800 and add. Casamuda 800 and add. Mike Kenya was 900 and add at the time. Saying in our politics. For them politics, I'll be all them are faster. When you do some boom boom and you see them farm the cabinet, when you look the whole of them old men and you know the whole of them have things. You see me, I say the whole of them in a this and that and that. Smith, even the lollipop jar one day, the whole of them are faster. But you have young people and they still are young people around the government and all kind of thing. Are the same set of people them. Eh? That is the next trick. You see? That's the next trick. That's a con. And then buy it. Then buy into it. You man say young people, blah, 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 grow God, go devil. You probably place now. You talk about everything when you talk about, you still hold on and you don't let it go. You say invest. Go on, man. Yeah, man. The man was bigger than hospital brethren. It's a castle. Not even the queen. You remember me go to Buckingham Palace and me tour in there, you know. See? Let me tell you this. And it's a nice big size the land, you know. Bigger than the Queen place, and the Queen place big, it can learn all kind of things in it. See? In place big. You understand? And you're still in a space no time, the man said 2,000 have the money, he couldn't find 1,000 US. The other day, them release something over 190 million the man value, and you pay no give that in a 6 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. And you can't say, oh, come here do some work that name can't take interest. Nobody. And you have nobody from CETA can say nobody charge you, because you're not supposed to have no business around that draw down government or that I can't take interest. Because you make some people reach something where you look at you involved and you collect some money. Or you make them money. Or me I run the business there. And me I run you're not supposed to be a prime minister and I run business right now. You understand? When you come out and then you can go run it. You must have some rules. See? So anybody can deal with you and you give them and them give you some contract for your business. Whether you have them everyone, whether it's a truck, whether it's a company, whether this, them are gonna give you contract and you can make money too because you are give them back contract. It's wrong. It's so wrong. You understand? It's so wrong. So we have to burn these things. It's wrong. You understand? Yeah, man, it's wrong, man. Yes, invest, man. Everything good, man. Everything good, fam. You understand? But as we say, Andrew, you know, tell we, you know, say we for all government to account. We for all them to account. Him say for all them because the power in our hand. So more people will come out whether you vote FEMA or not. Stop making him treat you like I will get a dog them. It needs to stop. You understand? It's a power to the people here, but for come out, come talk. See, the man not right. Him not right. See, the man tell a lie for them great granny, and then he run back to him great man and give a 2 story. And nobody not look through this. A man shouldn't be the prime minister. No. And you have it on record when he tell lie. So when anything come out, me not take it for Bible, man. You mad? Me can't take that for no, nothing when him tell me nah. No, me not take that for it. No, sir. Me know sir, some political thing in my play. Go on there. You understand? I be a conflict of interest and nobody, me not say nobody I investigate the man. The man, you raise the money, or if you raise money, number one, you're supposed to have a money there that, you know, we have Jamaica all about. If you can't find 250,000 for some look how lead that gun, and 500,000 $1 million for man carrying gun, yes, Andrew bless up. You can't find the money there for people carrying gun. So you tell me something now. You have some people who study doctor, some Jamaican 20 of them. Where it are beneficial, it have a good big benefit to Jamaica, and you leave them in the war zone. And then when one man go talk and say we are sending money, you use a fund, you use your charity, or your foundation, you're not supposed to run the foundation, and raise $11,000. One man say I send 10, the opposition leader, yeah, but you use a charity, so you dip in a pocket, so you use your charity, and you raise that money and send. So I'm to Jamaican government. Eh? That shouldn't have, you shouldn't have a charity around. It bad, man. A true investment. It terrible, man. You understand? It's terrible bad. You understand? Terrible bad, man. You understand? Yeah, man. It's terrible. When I say terrible bad. See? And a man in mouth full of so much lie and deceit. Yeah, and people. Yeah, man. Like Al Miller. Convicted criminal. 2-time convicted criminal, Al Miller. Notorious convicted criminal. You can't go talk to a liar and say lonesome say because no, so lonesome. Yeah, you liar. No. So too liar, yeah, man. So man. See? Yeah, man. Convicted criminal Al Miller. See? With all in gun business. You notice what I mean? You can't tell lie for your pastor. See? You get convicted for 2 things. You have respect for your leader. What kind of leaders? We live in a democratic country. We know no foolishness. You think a China will live? Eh? We are holding the 2 account like what Andrew said. Andrew said we're holding the 2 account. Eh? We took in 12. Yeah, man. And you what now? You see Google Gaga now. Like all the woman come about gun and them thing. The way you look him and go down the boat him down there when the bus. And them call him down there. You understand? Him run go down there say 18 and over 1,000 round and thing at the wharf. Me I tell you say most of the gun come through the wharf. Most of the gun come through illegal port. Enough for the custom officer them should have been in prison long time. See? You can't have a country with so much corruption but nobody not going to prison. None. They put in no much agency, but me not see no politician going to prison. None. Me not see nobody in the public sector. PSO. Look, listen. What them name? Private sector, PSOJ, right? Private sector organization in Jamaica. None of them are going to prison. None. Like nobody not investigate them too, and them not do nothing, and them not break no rules and tax rules and nothing. Them not go to prison. Well, stand for 2020, value 20 billion and go to prison. Martha Stewart go to prison because she just draft money where she know about the stock exchange. You know, so the stock crumble, and she just draw have inside link. And them tell her and she try it out and she go to prison. Yeah, they have the movie star woman go spend 500,000 to put her daughter in one of the university them. And she go to prison, she had her husband feet. If it was Jamaica, they had about 500,000, they had about 75 million. Look over that because they're 150 again, 150. See? So over 75 million Jamaican. If she ever give somebody that to go University of the West Indies, she get all university for one. She get all things out there. You don't have nobody who go prison if you can't go pay that. Eh? She go to prison for it. See? She go to prison for it. She and her husband. That name corruption. How much of them people that were all none? How much of the big people go to prison? None. See? Them carrying everything and all kind of thing. Them go to prison? No. That man had the liarest prime minister, the most deceitful. But I don't know. Him not supposed to be in a prime minister. Him is an embarrassment to Jamaica. Him. Because what me just show, you know, that can't take back, you know. You understand? The man so lie that him say one thing you saw, him go yes tell the next line, over yes tell the next line, over yes tell the next line, people talk about prime minister. The most honorable. This honorable brethren. And you know, I'm not shame, man. See? And you run this with 21%. remember, you know, the voting population gone down. Near 1.8 million people. Yeah, and it cut down. It was 46, so we said nobody no vote. And it cut down to 37%. And out of the 37%, they get around 21%. And you rule with an iron fist like that, it's bad. So 89% of people, the voting population, I mean, out of the whole people that are nearly 2 million people. Remember, we have like 3. See? So 81% are who register for vote. See? 79% are who register for vote. Now look for you. And you rule with the iron fist, so you don't have a mandate. We're supposed to have something in the legislation, anything under 50%, unless you have a coalition government like Israel and them place, I run off. But you can't just rule and be the prime minister or nothing, and you don't have a good mandate. It's wrong. It's wrong. Yeah, to me, you're null and void. Yeah, void and a prime minister to me. You understand? No. And then what you do again, you have an advisor who is a Google. Who is a Google? And you put him, you tell him that your police work so hard, you put him in a police thing. And raise him money from 14 to 18 mil. Give him 4.8 mil for the money. See? From 13 mil to 18. It's bad. Yeah, man, it's bad, man. Vice, big up yourself. It's very bad. So you have to hold them now. Remember, you know, and just have to hold them to account, you know. And that me I do, you know. Me I hold the government to account. See? You have to hold them to account. Now you have some people think in a reverse. Only the opposition to account. Opposition, they work for the people, but they oppose the government. Like what me I do now, when them I do bad. We the people them for talk out too when the government not doing right. You can't say, boy, me love a party, but me no business. Me rather starve to death and stay like the hungry dog them. And make them people are rich. You think them see you? You're sick, you think you can go call him? A matter of fact, how much I want to say Andrew now? How much I want to can just go to Jamaica house and go up there and call him? And pass and then just let you in. So how much? You tell me. Eh? Best commissioner was Luscious Thomas. Yeah, man. Yeah, Luscious. Yeah, man. See? And Carl Williams never do too bad neither, don't, but them not like him, don't. You more like him, I'm more Christian and thing, don't it? Eh? Yeah, man. You see me I say? You see me I talk about? It's bad. And a man you know with him, hey, me don't know. If you have election and them thing, man, and then me say Mackenzie I go on now. Him 45 to 50 years. And the first him see road and yesterday tour every parish in Jamaica. Him the man never have a next job. Him do politics. And the amount of things that let them have. Let me tell me a brethren that said them get them have to let go apartments, you know. Back in the days of mayorship. Place locked down. Billboard tear down, you have to pay some money. I use it like it's a weapon. Eh? They don't like security for no. You understand? Or you take a Google and put in this. And them try to talk straight and them still lean. Them still talk foolishness. Google. The police don't say, I don't know if you're my brethren. Can I read police now come say about loan some that man on the prime the commissioner no take tea, them don't take tea. Me and Google can't drink tea. Me not drink tea with people, man. You shouldn't even use a word there. You see? Yeah, man. Can we have to stand up and talk for real police too, you know? Can you have real police in the force where them stand up and them work hard? You see me I say? Yeah, man. Shouldn't have a Google him, should have gone. And then them friend raising money to 18 million. 18 million for what? And say my back him. And then the private sector come out and say, no, this man for go home. Make him go in a creech and go drink out and nipple back and wear him soda and them thing there in dribbler. See? Yeah, man, I get some pin-up thing like back in the remember pin-up nappy used to be back in the days. You have to go buy some cloth and get a dressmaker sew on the edge them. And buy him little blue that them can wash out and go pin him up. You understand? Go pin him up, man. But the man shouldn't be a police commissioner. You see me I say? Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man, more than smoking mirrors. You see me I say? It's bad. But a man tell too much lie. Yeah, deceitful. And then him tell us say, if you're voting, make sure you can't sleep with the door open. It's impossible. Because you go dead. So if I make sure voting me, and then I go in and my conscience. What? You have to kill you. Why? I joke this. Eh? Yeah, man, good stuff. You have him nipple back, man. You see me, I say? If you have a soda for him too, you know, like if they come and scratch him, and you want a little thing where it scratch the gum where him can, you know, yeah, googs. Now you're watching and bend up your mouth, try to straighten it out. Yeah, googs. Leave the police work alone, man, and go take up a nipple buckle, brother. You need a nipple buckle. And then even a playpen. Man should have been a commissioner. Man, if you have him crib and him playpen, you move him from a crib to a playpen. You can't put him in a police job. Eh? You understand? That's a joke. Then when you look him and go for bulldoze him and friend them, under how much ton of sand, I said him fine, go and get tip off. The one them fool your part. No. Go, no. You know, so I want to interview you. I want to interview and me you can't talk. Because I want to know who tell you give the idea there. That idea there, it's rotten better. It stinks, man. Eh? Yeah, man. The idea not right, man. It can't right, man. The idea stinks. See, who give the idea? Understand. Me know that they feel good. So you go through the front part, Lammy them have a shop on the left hand side, go in. See, brother, many of them just slip down the side in his stem. Mr. Brother must see it hang himself. Me know in the good, you know. See, can we have a thing over the front there, so. See, Roxbury over the other side where we're gonna live. A weird down so. Remember the top and bottom of wire, not so big, right? So you couldn't say your hide gun and you go outside with the stadium there to the front gate. And that much ton of sand, me don't know. That means them put on the gun and then call in the big truck and dump it on it. So the whole place, remember every car pass can see it, you know. Wait there, you know. Say dump it on it. So I feel the way of us, so it couldn't be no man from there. So if a man attack you, you go outside where everybody can see a police and then dig up the whole of the sand with a claw. So that matter, so the matter for mongrel dog, man. Can you go in and dig it up like dog paw, like you dig up there, yeah, and dig go down there in a hole and then find the gun. That's so stupid and stink. Eh? Google should have him play pen and him that make it even worse. Him play pen and him play pen and him crib for the clothes. So if him do some flick, you know, him like him brain not work right. And then the one of them come and call me there, you know, with this big old tractor, you know. Me say the tractor big, hey. But me say, I first me see one of them big tractor. I never know what police have done. You know the tractor them what them use for the mine in America? The big old giant tractor, eh? One of the wheel bigger than yours. And one of them tractor, I never even know so Jamaica have it. And one of them tractor there. The man never look on the tractor, me I say, well on there. JC have them big tractor, yeah. And then little tractor them, you know. The tractor when I at school can live up maybe much ton. I eat them run out far. And I tell you, yes, man, I carry out meter houses, them plan. When the plan stinks, me tell you no. You understand? That no make no sense. Eh? Yeah, man, the man, them like yeah, go out there, go dig it up, so and them get link. Which man have a hide gun under that now? Eh? Tons of sand. A tractor will lift it up. Eh? When them run you have for the road, you know, them want to say I work, I could do it here, so. And then, you know, yeah, and this Antonio spotlight because Jamaican people are that. Not again! You understand? 2 years of Jamal shut down, you think people are that? Yeah, people like we are watch line over the thing, you know. You think you can't come draw a card pan way. Loan some this, you know. When they can't, hey, me glad how Andrew tell them already, no rebuttal. Andrew tell them already, so for whole government accountable. Each and every Jamaican, all well-thinking Jamaican, for them accountable. You understand? Me forgot, at this me forgot with you know, because I want your body, you know. Let me say for that one, let me see this.
You will never hear that out of the Labour Party.
Let me hear this. It's more I go to it.
I was born
Yeah.
in a 2-bedroom board house
2-bedroom.
at 56 Cumberland Road
Yeah.
in a Spanish town.
Because the man are moving it like them skettle, you know, like when they skettle there out for trees. I was 50. You know, see the man are move, man. I'm going to play it, but we wine, get lonesome. We wine, big dog.
I was born
You got
in
a
a 2-bedroom board house
2-bedroom.
at 56 Cumberland Road in a Spanish town.
Watch out. You put the hand.
Just down the road
Just
from the Grassyard Market. My father is still a farmer.
Father,
and my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to school on a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
What?
I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride. My parents said don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, nothing yet.
Them say me
What? Let me hear when born again. When say born the circle
that I born poor. I was born in Spanish Town. Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road.
Yes.
In a board house, 1 bedroom. Grew up with my great-grandmother.
So people, now him did the same born in a 2-bedroom house. Him and him sister, I go up with him and him mother, what, but him born poor, 1 bedroom now, Same place, but a 1 bedroom and him go up with him great-grandmother. No mother, no father, no sister, no fear and money now. Remember that's why I hear him. Hold on there.
Single parent house.
Single parents.
Use Jimmy.
Use Jimmy.
Walk to school.
Okay.
Sit down in a classroom with 60 picnic and listen.
When they lie, lick him, listen. That makes sense to you? No, it's a prime minister, it's a Jamaica. This alone, ever England, him there and the people drop this, him have to go away, Them have banned him, get what you talk about, man. I think he couldn't sit down in a 10 Downing Street, man. You can't lie, someone them drive back by your man. So you ban your mother and them thing about your son now. Never play him back again, look at me himself. Listen yourself. This is what the Peter should have played. Hear yourself.
Anyway, it is because them they will always get poor people voting for them, so keep them poor. And as I stand here today, I tell you,
you see?
That I born poor.
As I stand here today, I tell you that I born, and you know it's a lie I tell the people them. Hear the lie.
I was born in Spanish Town.
So I'm born poor. I was born. So if you use the word I was born, so you know it's a story where I'm sitting on a church and set up, I was born.
Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road. In a board house, 1 bedroom. Grew up with my great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother,
Single parent house.
Single parent.
Use Jimmy.
Use Jimmy.
Walk to school.
Walk to school.
Sit down in a classroom with 60 picnic and listen. But I don't believe that I must use poverty as an excuse.
No, you saw the man lie. This is a serious implication. No, but a man lie like this. Why am I say for me believe him? Unbelievable. All people follow him. This is scam Joe. And you can't say lie Joe. You see me I say? And you can't say Squidward. Because this is lie. Yeah? So you're born with your grandmother, your son. Zin? You're born and your grandmother and both. Yeah, again.
That I born poor.
Yes.
I was born in Spanish Town. Grew up at 56 Cumberland Road.
So I was born in Spanish Town. That is a line. You understand? Hear this.
In a board house, 1 bedroom. Grew up with my great-grandmother.
Great-grandmother.
Single parent house.
Single parent.
Use Jimmy.
Use Jimmy.
Walk to school.
Walk to school.
Sit down in a classroom with 60 picnic and listen.
So you didn't understand in a classroom? You tell me now. You sit down in a classroom and listen. When you tell lie that you see lie, you can't, or you tell lie and keep it straight, man. When you tell lie, man, you know something other than man. Because you must remember when you born and your great-grandmother, not even your grandmother, Your great-grandmother you grew up with. You never say my grandmother, my great-grandmother. Okay, watch this now.
no, boss swear.
Look here now.
I I was born
Get
in a
us right.
2-bedroom board house
Who know?
at 56 Cumberland Road.
We were know. So I was born in a 2-bedroom board house, 56 Cumberland. So him step it down because him step it up somewhere there. But him do one and then do the other. But him, you know, when him ready, mix them up. I forgot to we can have video time now where we can put them together. You see me also, and the people that are blowing out the mouth, the lie where I tell them, man. Eh? Oh, I believe now, man. Oh! No, why you nothing for Manjo? Yeah.
I was born in a 2-bedroom board house at 56 Cumberland Road.
You see, I was
in
born.
a Spanish town.
Yes. It's a line that when practice. I was born in a 1-bedroom, 56 Cumberland Road at Baba, and him come. I was born the same word, and I like. Let me tell you this. I born at 56 Cumberland Road, yeah, yeah, man. I'm gonna go up with my granny, yeah, cause that. Him come back. I was born the same thing, so you know, same practice it, but him step it up sometime and drop it off sometime. I don't understand, so I get the tape. When I get the tape, now I identify it. I'm gonna play it. This is what the media houses should have do. Show him lie. Me not believe him. Can't tell me nothing for me believe him now.
Just down the road
this.
From the Grassyard Market, my father is still a farmer, and my mother is a retired civil servant who sent the two of us, me and my sister, to.
Now, him granny, a 1-bedroom, one single parent. Now, him and him mother and him father and him sister. And she send him pan Ushwa, one father a farmer. But him granny, single parent. In the same yard. So two of him then. Me no know. You understand? Me no know. Because the same yard him living in now.
School and a civil servant salary. I never born with no gold spoon in my mouth.
So people, much I want to born with gold spoon now in the mouth. Most people don't know about, hey, me go cut my baby neighbor string them to man. Me not see none of them born with no gold spoon. They never born with teeth in their head neither. And I just them just ball, I just them tongue, I just scum. See? You know, me not see them, but who born with gold spoon in their mouth? How am I say? You know, my metaphors don't say you're born with gold spoon in your mouth. Eh? Man, too lie, man.
I know what it is to go school and not have no lunch money. But my parents teach me pride. My parents said don't beg and don't make nobody know when you're in need. And I never beg none of them, not yet.
Them say me now.
So, yeah, the man I go like a skate, man.
Today, along with the help of caring parents, caring family, and good friends.
So, caring, about you say you don't beg nobody nothing yet. So, or if you have good friends. Can you say you don't beg nobody nothing, you know, just say mother, you know. So, you talk about with good caring parents, caring family, and good friends. So, you have a bag of family around you. After the man say just one single parent, you know. You watch him have with him? Yeah, again. One man can't lie, so. Yeah,
where I am today, along with the help of caring parents, caring family, and good friends.
So, you said that you must beg nobody nothing, but a good friend them help you with caring parents and caring family. That means a bag of people help him. But him say him now beg nobody nothing. You say him lie again. Every time you play this, it go down more and more and more. And this we have a prime minister. Eh? This bad. The worst Jamaica worst prime minister this. Yeah? The worst put in the book. Then when I took time for election, then when I fix this and fix that, people stop make them angry, no like when I mean the dog. 2 dog loyal, them always get vote. Stop it. We don't want people like this here run Jamaica never again. We if you wipe out that out of our head. You understand? Yeah, man, some people what you talk about, man. This should stop, you know. This should stop. But people know we want somebody looks if you run Jamaica, put in a 2-term thing, put in some fixed date for election. So every 4 years and 10 months of election. And then you swear in the 2 months after. So I could have put a fixed date for election. See? And if anything under 50%, it have to run off. It have to run off back. See? So we get the thing balanced and we have to start all government to account. All every one of them to account. Stop make them go like them run with head. Especially Mackenzie. You're not supposed to, let me tell you this. 50 years now, you said you did it 50 years, and you look like you're 785. So, and you drop the 50 years pan that too, you know. So when I say did it out of the 785, you know, we have dropped that pan it too, you know. So you might push up years to 800 hard, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, where I say, man? We push it where I say, man. Him around 835 now, you know. Can I say 85, I'll push on the 50 pound fee more, you know. You see me, I say? Yeah, man. Push on the 50 pound fee more. You understand? Yeah, man, some around 835. And I talk about your first road stay so. And I'm not going to fix it, I'm not going to people get water. Stop treat the people like them our mongrel dog. You understand? It will stop, man. Yeah, my brother, respect here. Pick up yourself, you know. Yeah, man. Them a work for themselves, man. I line them pocket, man. Everybody the whole of them value hundreds of millions right now. And if you call the election now, people are run up and down in a bus and them thing there. For them picnic well taking care of a good school, can fly out and do everything. Most people can't even buy Sunday dinner right now. When they stop mash up the country and make right decision, man. Stop it, man. Saying the worst prime minister in the book ever. Anjo, aka Kanjo, holness, aka Squidward. Me out. Loan some me there here. Bless up.